All right. Lastly, we are going to work on a reel, which is really the name of the game right now. Video just is going to work the best on social media. People are engaging more with reels and all the things like that. So I'm going to show you how you could use a template, but we're actually going to create it from scratch today. So, you can search, I don't know if I would do this a dance reel. I didn't do this beforehand. There's a lot of reel templates. And it basically just has the words on there already. And then, I mean, that one's pretty poppy. There's a lot going on there. It kind of just already has some animation going on. I would use this kind of sparingly. It's it's super pretty. I think what I've come across, especially if you're like more of a local business, sometimes people find that a little bit too polished, if that makes sense. I find better engagement with like real videos of like me working, like I'm saying, like for collective marketing versus using stock video. Feel free to use stock video because sometimes you don't always have the content you need. But having like real videos of what you do, who you serve, does perform better than a stock video would. So we're going to create a reel. So create a design, there already is the option. As you can see, there's already options in here. See, flyer, 8.5 by 11 doc. So if you ever don't know what size something might be, magazine cover, you can always like look here as well. We're doing an Instagram reel. So we are going to go into our projects. So we're going to the folder and we're going to River City Dancers. I already loaded in these videos because sometimes videos take a little bit longer to load. So I am just going to drag and pull in a video. So I'm also going to mute it right away. Okay, where's the mute button? Here we go. So your video, you're going to mute it like this. Okay, we're going to put different audio on top. Now I'm just scaling and dragging this. Got some fun little dancing going on. All right. Some live music. I'm kind of watching it to see what sections I want to pull. Okay, let's pull that there. Okay, so then you're going to crop it. You're going to click on these little guys. Now, this is something you can do in Instagram with Reels, okay? But I find this kind of helpful because sometimes it's hard to like use your thumbs to like, sometimes videos are also really long. So it's difficult. That's why I always say like when you're doing video clips, keep them to like 5 to 10 seconds. Like don't do like a full minute because when you pull that into reels, that's kind of hard because you can really only do a reel of like 90 seconds, I think is the max. But really, you shouldn't. I mean, most people don't watch for more than 3 seconds. That's why you want a really good hook. And so yeah, keep it nice and short little clips. So we're going to pop in, we're going to do a lot of little clips. So we're going to go, how many seconds we're going to do? We'll do 3 seconds. So I'm going to go. You can see how long it is right here. Duration, 2.6 seconds. You can also like do that. So there's a couple different ways you can crop the timing there. Nope, that got a little cropped off, weird. Okay, so from there, we're going to add another video and pull this one in. So then you're just pulling it to where it's the plus sign. We're going to mute it again because we're going to put a song on top. And let's see what we want to do here. This one's a little bit long, yeah, as you can see. So we're gonna just crop it down all the way to about 3 seconds. All right, what else do we have? Did I do that one yet? No, I did not. We're gonna pull that one in. Go ahead and mute it. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slides that I'm thinking of doing. So I think I will actually. So like here, we had that one here, right? Then you can, pull it again, and then let's get the band. I don't know if it's gonna fit super well though, just because of the, okay, here. So that people kind of know there's like live music, which is awesome. Cut it down to 3 seconds. So what did I say? I want 5 clips. This one's kind of long. We'll see if I can pull something from here. I want the outside ones per se. That's fine. For the sake of today, we will use this. Boom. So you can even this is a promo video that was made for Molly. So she sent me that whole entire promo, which has some interviews and things like that. But I'm just going to literally pull a little section from it. Okay. So now we have 3 seconds of that. And then it clips to that. Oh, let's mute that. Mute. And that. Okay, so now we're going to add a hook and a call and some call to action. So some words on here. So we're going to go to text, and I'm going to use this one. So I was going to say the best thing to do for fun in Winona. So I wanted that on a different one. That's all right. Okay, so we're going here. I'm going to change it. I'm going to probably just do white. That looks pretty good. Now, I wanted that on this slide. I wonder if I can sometimes I have to play around with it myself. I didn't know I could do that, but I just was like, oh, let's see if I can do that. I was going to copy and paste it, but I guess you can just do that. So here we go. I'm always learning new things too. This is fun. I also want to do a pin, a location little pin. So I want to do, which one do I want to use? I like doing those. I feel like that's kind of cute and trendy to have a little pin. Okay, so the best thing to do for fun in Winona, Minnesota. And then we're here. Social dancing with River City dancers.
And you recommend doing this in Canva versus Instagram?
You can choose what you like.
Yeah.
I know that this helps some do this, and some, would prefer to just do it in Instagram as well. Solo or with a partner. So we're trying to, let everybody know they are welcome to come. Make sure it's nice and centered. Feel free to play around with what things look like. Beginner friendly. With a lesson before the dance. Okay, then that last one, we want to have a little call to action. Join us for, oh wait, I'm just going to say join us. Coming dates. And then we're going to put an arrow. This is where I would maybe add an arrow in Reels, because I like the actual more arrow icon. I don't know if there's an Instagram icon. So just search things, you know what I mean? I don't think there's the arrow that I really, really want, but I'll just do that for now. And then you can rotate. So you can rotate things, and we're going to rotate it to 90. So as you can see, you can rotate to 90. Upcoming dates, let's change the color to their blue. Now go back to the beginning. So you just kind of bring that cursor. You can always drag. So we're just gonna watch it. Best thing to do for fun in Winona. Social dancing with River City dancers. Come solo or with a partner. Beginner friendly. Oh, I don't know what that was. Kind of weird. Cool. So as you can see, we have that call to action. And you're like, what is the best thing to do for fun, right? And then we have join us below. I don't like how this is one thing. So this is a graphic design thing. I can't remember what we used to call this. I don't know. There was a word for it when you had like a paragraph and then you have like one word, and it's just like that little guy hanging out. And it's like, well, could we have like, resituated it? So, maybe we do this instead, join us. Maybe we add a little space in between. Something like that. I would actually probably do. Okay, so I'm also copying and pasting the text so that you can't make two things a different size in one text box in Canva. So you have to make them two different text boxes. So I want join us just to be bigger. So I'm making it bigger. You can use the plus sign or you can use that arrow to scale it. But I just kind of want join us bigger and I want upcoming dates below a little smaller just for aesthetic views. Does that make sense? Okay. So last thing that we need to do for this is add audio. So I would recommend using audio in Reels. So, finding an audio in Instagram or on TikTok. There are audio elements you can use on here. So I did find a song that I wanted to use. So I just am gonna, I think it was under swing. So here we have a lot of graphics. Obviously it's like swing. There's photos you can use, videos you can even use, shapes, and then there is audio. Okay, so I thought this one was fun. We've got it's like swing music. Oh. Well, it kind of paused for a second, but do you see how that was pretty quick? We did that in 5 minutes, maybe a little longer to pull all those videos in, add the text. And so then we have the audio now. So when you export it, we're going to download and obviously want it download as an MP4. Okay. Then, you would have to, get it onto your phone and then you can post it as a reel. So up to you if you're wanting to use, I do suggest using audio on reels, but you can also use it, on here as well, if you want to speed up your process, things like that. So I'm hoping this is all making sense. We got through, we'll go back and look at all the things we did. We set up our brand kit. We made our social media post. We made it into a big flyer, and then we made it into a header. And then we created a fun little reel with a hook and a call to action at the end with some explanation in the middle to make sure that everybody knows that it is welcome to all to come and join in on this fun thing.